What's going on YouTube? Happy Thursday. Sitting here at the hospital, look out the window, older gentleman falls on the concrete. Wife comes to the rescue, other people in the parking lot comes to the rescue. Come out of the bathroom. Older gentleman strikes up a conversation with me and talks about how, I guess he gets paid to travel to the hospital or something, and he said that he no longer qualifies for that because he makes too much money. And I said, well, what is the cutoff? And he said $12,300. And he said, I only make $15,000 a year. $15,000 a year. And we were wrapping up the conversation, and as he was leaving, he said, I'm going to have to work in my 70s. You know, I can't stress it enough that finance is not a game. If you're living, you're dying. What do I mean by that? Right now, I'm moving my limbs. Everything is fine. I'm walking, I'm talking, thinking straight. But if I'm blessed to live 30 more years or 40 more years, whatever, there may be one day that will not be able to do that. I remember I said something similar to this to one of my buddies in the gym about dying. Like one day I said, you know, I would like to do this, but I may not be alive at that point. And he said, wow, man, that's kind of negative. But is that negative? Or is that true? Because I think sometimes people treat death like a job. And you may ask, what are you talking about, death like a job? Just like you go through life and think you'll never lose your job, and then one day it hits you across the face and boom, all of a sudden you find yourself scrambling because in your mind, you never saw the end coming. Same thing with death. Same thing with your health. We don't see the end coming, but it's going to come. Because if you're living, you got to die. You're already participating in death. It's just a matter when. So this is why when people say you're serious, and you guys probably can see the guy behind me as I film this, he's getting pushed away in a cart. He's on a stretcher, and they get ready to load him into a van. We got to do it now when we're young, guys. And if you're 50 and you're watching this, don't feel discouraged. Just get started now. Because that guy that I talked to today, he's going to have to work in his 70s. Because he didn't see this coming. But I asked myself one question. What was he doing at the age I am right now? Was he one of those guys that was like, can't take the money with you, let's have fun? Was he out driving expensive cars? Was he having financial conversations and learning and trying to build himself to prepare himself for the future? Because the government does not have you in mind. We have to take care of ourselves. And if you're not willing to do that, then I'm sorry for you. And I hope this video rings home to some of you people out there who are not serious about finance. You should have books stacked in your house as high as Mount Everest and absorbing all of the information to become better at this. Because it's not a game, folks. There's this thing they call currency, money, that you're going to have in order to get services, in order to get the best care. I just joined Toastmasters and I was talking to a female about, she said one of the problems that a lot of people have is that they don't have long-term care insurance. So when it's time for somebody to go into a nursing home, they have to go to Medicare nursing homes. And I don't know if you guys know what what a Medicare nursing home looks like, but my mother-in-law used to work for one, and I hear the horror stories. I hear them. So, think about that. Next time you're playing, next time you waste a day, next time you're not trying to do something better, next time you think, well, I have one job, I don't need a second one. So, with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching this channel. Please subscribe, share the video with as many people as possible. Put it on your Facebooks, Twitters, whatever. Just get the word out. Signing off.